Swan 99.9.
Sydney's West Local Lowdown.
Mark Crittenden, head of football, Blacktown City FC. Critto, we've just been through week one of the tightest contest we've seen in years in the men's New South Wales Premier League. Let's start with your result last week, mate, a real heartbreaker. 0-0 full-time, Blacktown City taking on Manly. 0-0 in regular time, getting to extra time we go. Blacktown City score up, mate, 1-0 with a couple of minutes to play, and then Manly score twice in the last 2 minutes. A real heartbreaker last week.
Don't know how to explain it, to be honest with you. Probably not at our best for the first 45 minutes, but, as you said, 0-0. Then we made a few little adjustments, and I thought we pretty much dominated the whole of the second half. But, the young keeper for them made a decent save, and we had a couple of other slight chances that we probably maybe could have done better. Went into extra time, scored, pretty much dominated all the way through, mate, and then 90 seconds of madness. I think that's all you could actually call it, mate. I've watched the last 8 minutes of the game probably 25 times, and really, to be fair, we made a couple of just silly little mistakes, or we didn't execute properly, and all of a sudden, mate, we get beat 2-1. So full credit to Manly, they stuck at it. So we've got to regroup, and Apia come to our place now, and 4 very, very good teams left, and it's right at the moment, mate, you can take your pick. I mean, it's a very even field right at the moment.
And that is the good news. I mean, courtesy of your high finish last week, you do get a second chance in the finals. So this week, back at home on Sunday against the RB Leichhardt Tigers, who upset Marconi at home last week in the elimination final, Critto. So back on home deck this week. It's going to be a super tough game, though, against Apia.
Apia's a very good football side, Big Ivan, the Chesty in goal. He's a big man, and he's been around the A-League for a long, long time, very experienced. He always seems to pull out a great save or two against us whenever we play him. And, young Uchino, or not young Uchino, another experienced player that's been around this league for a long, long time, who drives Apia right from the first whistle to the last whistle. Chelis up front, Romero, Simmons. They've got a lot of good players, mate, a lot of experience in that side. And, look, it'll be an extremely tough one, but as I said, I'm extremely confident we can get the job done. So we go into the game obviously disappointed. We had a decent chat last night, and we move on. We know Apia will be tough. They've beat us 1-0 both times this year. But at the end of the day, the results during the season don't matter. It's what matters what happens on Sunday that matters. And I'm confident that we'll turn up in a really good frame of mind in front of a really big crowd and win the game.
And let's hope we do get a big crowd out there Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock, Blacktown City Sports Centre. Blacktown City taking on Apia Leichhardt Tigers. The winner shall advance, and the loser is done for the year. The other game on the weekend, the other final, Critto, is on Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock at Belmore. Sydney Olympic, courtesy of Premiers, have had the week off and will be very fresh, taking on the team that defeated you last week, Manly United.
Yeah, look, I think that's at Belmore. We were there 2 weeks ago. It's a very hard place to play, the old rugby league ground there. And compared to playing on the basically the carpet, as we call it, of the AstroTurf, it's not an easy place to go to and win. But in saying that, Manly made a very good footy team, as we saw again on the weekend. But I think Olympic on their own turf, as you said, courtesy of the week off, extremely fresh. I think they may just get the job done. But again, this last 4, mate, they could go any way. You could play each other 20 times, mate, and have 20 different results. Who knows what might happen?
A couple of great games. Sydney Olympic taking on Manly United Saturday, 3 o'clock at Belmore. Winner straight into the grand final. The loser will take on the winner of the elimination game on Sunday. Blacktown City FC at home at Blacktown City Sports Centre, 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon, taking on the RPL Leichhardt Tigers. Big thank you to Mark Crittenden, head of football, Blacktown City FC. This has been another local lowdown on Swan 99.9.